OB1 Benobie. You. You know, you're like this little thorn in my ass, okay? You're like a little chihuahua biting at the fucking ankles here. On the fucking Rapport bullshit. I'm king of the Rapport, bitch. Alright? Understand that. You're not. Okay? Oh, one Rapport, they use the same one. I'm telling you, you're wrong. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. You and Andrew Whitehead and Eric Jose, Paul, you guys, Hagenot, this crowd of the one Rapporteurs crowd, okay? Which is, that's Teresa's vehicle. She was in it, and it was planted on Avery's Auto Salvage Yard. Versus, hey, Manawak already had it, and you're saying Calumet got it from Manawak, or Manawak put it up there for Calumet. Manawak had it, and Manawak put it up there. Well, see, you kind of have a problem. I can go on for days and days. As a matter of fact, I have gone on for days, weeks, and months, years now, on more than one Rapport. Not the Rapport that was impounded by Andy Colburn on the 3rd and Manawak County. It stayed there, okay? Another one showed up out of fucking nowhere, Herman Salvage Yard, okay? You know, I can go on. So here what we have is we have one crowd that says it's the same Rapport. Well, if it's the same Rapport, Manawak had it, Manawak planted it. Okay? That's you. Alright. Teresa's nowhere to be found. Well, instead of going over the door handles and the mirrors and the bumpers and all this other shit, I wash my hands, by the way, with antibacterial so I can touch my face now. What we have here, people, is called a dilemma. Someone is oxymoronic here, and someone is correct. There's someone here that is correct, and someone here that is incorrect. OB1 Benobie says I'm incorrect, and I say, screw the fuck you, people. There's more than one Rapport. The Rapport that showed up on the Avery Auto Salvage Yard is not, I repeat, not the Rapport that was in the impounded. Okay? Impounded. Now, there is no picture of that Rapport. The one that Teresa had. Because it's green. The title says it's green, the registration says it's green, and the warrant says it's blue. But they're the same Rapport. Crats, is they're saying. Is this a green Rapport? Hell no, it's a blue Rapport. We started off with a green Rapport. I called Lemonex Toyota. I talked to Kathy over there. She said it was a green Rapport, not a blue Rapport, a green one. Can you tell the difference between orange and yellow? Okay? You know? Red and orange. Red and yellow? Okay. Anyway, one's green, one's blue. 2 Rapports. Simple as that, but no! I even got down to the windshield wiper on the back. The Rapport that was Avery Auto Salvage Yard The window was eat. Clean as a whistle. No need, it's clean. But the one pictured in the back picture, Wisconsin State Crime Lab, somebody used that back windshield wiper in between Avery Auto Salvage and there, and it got dirty enough that they did use it. But the battery was disconnected. How can that be? There's 2 pieces of fucking glass because that back windshield wiper did not engage between Avery Auto Salvage, the picture taken at Avery Auto Salvage, and picture taken at Wisconsin State Crime Lab. 2 different back windshields. One clean, the other one has mark on it from windshield wiper use, and it did a bit of dust and dirt on it. How'd that happen if it was enclosed? No. You got your opinion, I have my opinion, you got your observations, I have my observations. So, I'll make a proposal to you. Here it is. OB1 Benobie. If you're married, I'm going to make you regret that decision. I want you to enter into a screenplay writing program with me. Get a session going, okay? Yeah. And in your OB1 Benobie dialogue, okay, here's what it is. Your interior of a limousine, okay? Yeah. See, I have to put up something. You have to lose something, you have to gain something in order for us to break this, because there's only one way it happened. And it didn't happen OB1 Benobie's way, and it didn't happen my way. It happened the way it happened. Which is it? We know that Colburn was over there with the green RAV4, the dark green RAV4, excuse me. And we know it was Lincoln Colburn that planted the RAV4 because they were seen by Wilbur. There goes Andy, there goes fucking James. Okay, they're going to go plant a blue RAV4. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, here's the deal. You got to win something, lose something. This means war. Yeah. And I'm going to threaten you with bodily harm. Now here's the way it goes, bodily harm. You're in the back of a limo. We're going to ask you 16 questions. Each time you get a question right, you get $500. The passenger side door opens up, boom, we throw in a hooker, okay? Boom. Now the object is to get $500 each time you get it right for 16 questions and 16 hoes thrown in with you. There you go. How's that? It's better than out searching for Sasquatch. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and do this. The questions you get right. What about the questions you get wrong that are wrong? No, we're making this deal first. Well, you don't get $500 and you don't get a hooker, okay? Per question. Too bad. But what's worse than that? What's the penalty? See, those are the prize. Now here's the penalty, you know? Carrot, stick, and penalty. What's going to be the penalty for you getting it fucking wrong, bitch? Well, what is it? In my scenario, Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey are completely, totally, absolutely innocent because of the fact that all evidence gathered in, on, around the RAV4 is admissible in a court of law. That includes everything that has to do with RAV4. If it's RAV4, it can't be included in the fucking case. Excluded out of the case because that RAV4 back there was not the one that Teresa used. Okay? And there it is. That's what you have. Which means Teresa's dead. And that is a direct link to Stephen Avery and keeps him in prison. My interpretation of an analysis of what I see, that isn't even Teresa's vehicle that she used, so it cannot be connected to Stephen Avery. And it had to be planted. There's no other way. It's Teresa's vehicle, it could still be on the property. So it gives legitimacy to the case. I completely pull the whole entire fucking rug out from underneath the case, and it's just, that's it, it's gone. Stephen A. Brendan walk. You, OB1 Benobie, on the other hand, with that position, it doesn't matter what you think, that they planted or not planted. Can you prove it? No. Okay? Can't. So, it still leaves legitimacy to the case. That's Teresa's vehicle. Explain that shit, Stephen. Hey, Stephen, yeah, that's not Teresa's vehicle. You don't have to explain shit, Stephen. It all comes down to Stephen. Okay? How about you in the back of the nice, long limousine, and Stephen Avery hops in with you and says, so, motherfucker, guess what? Yeah, you kept this being Teresa's vehicle, and therefore crime being committed and connected to me keeps me in prison, versus Richard Boyd's way gets me out. You see, I call up on the fucking phone and I say, dude, you did too. If you didn't, where's your fucking diligence, dude? I said, pick up the fucking phone. OB1 Benobie, pick up the fucking phone. Back then. Yeah, you're just back in my videos. Back then. Call it 8-ball, corner pocket. Pick up the phone, call Toyota, and they'll tell you that the handles for that bin are green. And turquoise, actually. 760 Mystic 2, my God. That's what they said. So, even though it's blue, the fact of the matter is the handles are supposed to be blue like the rest of the fucking vehicle. For that vehicle, and yet the handles are black. But OB1 Benobie, they're the same fucking vehicle. Well, no. I don't know why that bin and what's listed for that bin is dark green. How they could say it's dark green, or green and dark green. How can they fucking do that on the vehicle that I'm sitting there fucking looking at? No. They got pictures going all the way around it. Where does it turn fucking green? I mean dark green, like the green that you see. And why is everybody looking at one direction green, all of a sudden they're looking all one direction, now it's blue? You can't explain that. That's a anomaly. It's an anomaly in by itself. Green, 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 blue, 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 blue. I mean, right there, even the paperwork is contradictory. Yeah. So you take a Kratz. Kratz says it's the same fucking vehicle. OB1 Benobie says it's the same fucking vehicle. OB1 Benobie is siding with Kratz. Me, I'm siding with the guy that told me over the fucking telephone okay? That handle is supposed to be the same color as the rest of the paint job, and the flares, and the bumper, and every fucking thing else. Color code 760. Color code, all green. Okay, K95. Well, it's green, the same as the 760. It just got silver bumper and side and silver instead of. Now, though, since I brought this out to light and shit, and the people over there and just ask Bob Liminex. He called the Toyota dealership and they said, well, 760, we changed the rules. Or at least we changed the rules for anybody calling on that particular bed. Okay? And now it's either or. Now, why is there a choice? See? With Toyota. Okay? Now, throughout their entire system. So Toyota got hacked and somebody had to change that shit to, well, it could be one or the other. I mean, we don't know. Bullshit. If it's just a number without anything else, if it's not a K, it's all one color. If it's a K, it's got two different colors in it. That's the color code. And yet, it's the same vehicle. See, it's problematic. So, now that we've gone through, you can either have a limousine full of hookers with a big fucking bunch of money, or you can be sitting there alone with Stephen Avery. All right? Whether you're right or wrong, you see. And how do we find out? Well, I'll tell you what. I've gone down to the key, the ignition, the part number on the ignition. I've gone through that whole entire fucker like a fine-tooth comb. And other people have found other shit. Millbilly found this and Millbilly found that. You know, the hole in the door or whatever that black spot is. A fly just happens to land. That's a nice round big black fly. All right. On the door handle. You know, the rug tucked out over here on the side, which means that interior has been taken out and put back in, and then that piece is taken out. I don't know how else it can happen. You know, you're not going to pull it out and take it up. So that piece has been out of that vehicle, that piece has been put back in that vehicle is what you tell me. You got a bolt over here on the dash. You got all these indicators. What does that mean? Somebody is speaking to us is what that means. That means that this is not Teresa's vehicle because it's blue, not green. According to fucking Wiggert and the warrant. Okay. That. Somebody's speaking to us. The wheels have been changed from one all the way across. See, we can see what somebody's done. All right? I don't think they took the blue door handles out and exchanged them for black. But either way, nothing's green. So how do we do this? Well, here's one thing we haven't done yet. Rubber ducky! We need your help, girl. It's like this. You're good at graphics. Okay. Or you got somebody that's good at graphics. Either way. Here's what you do. Like Dr. Silkman. Hey, why don't you get Dr. Silkman to come do this? Here's what I want. The pictures. Okay. And then get rid of the fucking vehicle. We don't need the vehicle. All we need is the mud splatter off the vehicle. That you cannot duplicate. Yeah. Weathering. Okay. Mud. There's mud. I noticed something. For being where it was and how it got there, those tires are awful fucking clean. You know? So, Rubber Ducky, here's what I'd like to have. I'd like you to take that vehicle and take it apart. Okay? take the mud splatter off the side of it. Let's see what that mud splatter is. There's that one little piece that's been cleaned off on those photos. Make me think, okay. All right. But here's the problem that comes across. The photos from Wisconsin State Crime Lab are from Avery Auto Salvage, Wisconsin State Crime Lab, all that. Those are all the same RAV4. The only picture that we have of a RAV4, okay, is Teresa supposedly standing in front of hers, and that was that color. Well, if Pierce took that photo, then that means that that photo was doctored, or that means that somebody repainted Teresa Marie Hallbach's vehicle, because that's not the vehicle. It's not 760 Mystic 2 Micah on that vehicle. It's way too blue, way too blue. And there's two different ones of it. You know, there's the lighter and darker, whatever. So OB1 Benobie, it's like this. Either I'm right and you're wrong, or you're wrong and I'm still right. But anyway, I'm supposed to be wrong. We have this between us, which Rubber Ducky, if you would cut out, you know, the mud splatter on the photographs, we'll find out that they're different ones. How's that? How in the fuck is that? Anyway, that's not going to do us any good. The back windshield at Wisconsin State Crime Lab is not the back windshield that's at Avery Auto Salvage. Now, why would they switch vehicles? Why would they do that? OB1 Benobie says it's to pull the hole, and there's not, it's a dent, whatever. So anyway, find out if the vehicle at Avery Auto Salvage is the vehicle that arrived at Wisconsin State Crime Lab, and if that's the vehicle that's in long-term storage. Okay? Make sure that all those are different vehicles too. What the fuck? How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you get a clean windshield, pick it up, put it in the back, take it down to the Wisconsin State Crime Lab, take a picture of it, and the wiper has been used in between? How do you do that? How do you fucking do that? Anyway. So, door handles, mirror, all that shit doesn't matter. It's the same vehicle according to OB1 Benobie. Why? Why does it have to be the same vehicle, Obi? Why is it so fucking important to you that's the same goddamn vehicle that you're gonna push it this fucking hard? You know? In spite of the differences that I brought out. Why do you do that? Why are you purposely wrong? Okay? You think I'm lying to you? You think I'm telling you, nah, well, door handles were black all along. No, they weren't. I got video of it. Alright? Guy talking on the phone. And they changed it. Ooh, to the matter of the fact that there's a choice means, no. It didn't come off the factory as a choice. It came off the factory. That's what this is. And there's a reason why they have 760 and a reason why they have K95. K95. There's a reason why. Okay? So, that in by itself is evidence that they made a change to accommodate. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, this goes pretty deep. It goes all the way up to fucking Toyota headquarters changing their fucking parts shit. Or somebody fucking in there doing something with Toyota to make them go, well, I've never done this before in my entire career, but now there's a choice between, we don't know. We don't know if it's 760. Well, 760 means it's all one color. Or K95 to this VIN. See, we don't know. Now we got two. Proves my point. Proves my point. You see. So if it's a K95, it's going to have black door handles, regardless of what color it is. If it's a K, it's got black door handles. Simple. So even there on the build sheet, it says 760. But if it's got black door handles, black mirror, then it's a K. Red, white, blue, orange, green. The whole color spectrum, black. Well, no, not black, but anyway. The whole color spectrum of all the vehicles. K, 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 K. Means two-tone. Oh, no, Rick's fucked. It even says one tone. That fucking build sheet. 760, one tone. K95, two tone. So you're sitting there looking at one tone. You look at the vehicle, that's a two tone. I don't get it. Oh, they're the same fucking vehicle. Well, then somebody did some fucking around and took them some time and money to do it. All right? If that's Teresa's vehicle, OB1 Benobie, if that's Teresa's vehicle, here's what you're telling me. You're telling me that they stripped that vehicle completely apart. Yeah, they took the door handles off, they took the mirrors off, they took everything off of it. All right, down to nothing but basically the body shell on the outside. They masked off all the non-painted pieces. They sanded the motherfucker down, okay? Blew it off, came in, wiped it down with 200% beef with alcohol. And they shot it, and they painted it. Then they waited for the paint to dry. Then when they reassembled the whole motherfucker, oh, they had to put a coat on, yeah, all this shit. Then when they reassembled it, all right, they took out the green door handles because it wouldn't fit with the blue. And they put on black door handles and a black mirror. And here we go. See what I'm saying? The side body pieces and the bumpers and shit. They had to paint all those to make it a K. See, so they changed it in the body shop. Or they got another vehicle. Those are your choices, dude. Those are your choices. Because that vehicle in every auto salvage yard is not the vehicle. It's not the color. It's not the tone. Okay? As the vehicle that was taken in the Manitowoc. So the vehicle that was taken in the Manitowoc was dark green, with green handles, with green mirror, with green everything all the way around it, bumpers and the whole fucking bit. And either they fucking took it to salvage. It probably went to Herman's salvage yard. Yeah, it was found wherever it was found. It was in Cleveland Auto Salvage. That's where it went. It's not over Manitowoc. It's in Cleveland Auto Salvage. Sitting in Cleveland Auto Salvage. You either had to do all this fucking shit to change it into something else, a K, or it's another vehicle. Those are your only two choices. One is one hell of a lot more labor intensive. And with the scars and scratches on that vehicle, that paint job has been on that vehicle for a while. So they didn't do that. Okay? And Rubber Ducky? Now, you can tell me if the Avery, by doing an analysis, you know, cutting out the splash marks, okay, the mud on the vehicle Pam Strom and daughter Nicole was supposed to have filmed. The vehicle is in Wisconsin State Crime Lab. And the vehicle is sitting outside. Okay, and best you can, the vehicle in storage. If you can match up the mud splatter on all those, it would completely tell us exactly what's what. Okay? Now, it would say, if it's the same mud, then they took the glass out and they put another glass in that had the windshield wiper marks on it. They replaced the glass, same vehicle. But if the mud isn't the same, it's a different fucking vehicle. You see? Either way, it still doesn't say whether it's Teresa's or not, because the mud splatter isn't on Teresa's when Pierce is supposed to have taken that completely doctored fucking photo. Okay? Which I don't think Pierce took that photo. I think Pierce lied his ass off. And I think Pierce, being a photographer, photoshopped the son of a bitch. Okay? He photoshopped it. He's a photographer. Alright? So he lied on the stand and he photoshopped the motherfucker. So that really isn't good for evidence either. You see? And then we got pictures of supposedly out doing something, and those are hers, and the color comes up bluer and blue. Shit. You know? Even Royal Sapphire Pearl isn't that fucking blue. So, no. There's something totally wrong with all these photographs and her vehicle. Nothing matches. And that is a fact. We'll start off with that and see where we go. In the meantime, Rubber Ducky, yeah, you want to do one of your, like the barrels, okay, the barrels. Well, why don't you do the RAV4? You know, it's all about the blood in the RAV4. Well, you did that far, but you're not done with the RAV4. And you're at home now, and you got nothing but time on your hands. It's time to do the RAV4, girl. So I suggest you do that. I want to see a RAV4 video. How many people out here want to see Rubber Ducky fucking break this fucking case on a RAV4? If she would do the RAV4 like she did the barrels, if she'd do the RAV4 like she did It's All About the Blood, if she'd do the RAV4 the way I'm speaking, the way OB1 Benobie is speaking, do the mystery. There's a mystery you haven't done yet. There's another piece that you could put in. That's another video. So, we'll let Rubber Ducky take care of it. How's that sound?